thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone knows the elements: earth, wind, and fire. That's the way of the world. Here inside the Jazz Jacuzzi, I am yours truly, Dr. Lee Bell. Coming up, a very special interview. Thank you. Another edition of people who make a difference, pushing the positive. As we are in the midst of Black History Month, there's history all around. There's past history, there's current history, and there's future history as well. Mark your calendars for February the 23rd. It's a Saturday evening, and you are cordially invited to attend the Flint Public Library's Black History concert this year, featuring music by our very own Smooth Operations. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into your homes none other than Steve Banks of Smooth Operation. Hey Steve, what's up?
Hey man, how you doing, sir?
I am blessed and highly favored. What's going on with you?
Well, playing as much as possible, and we're in the studio. Just released that new CD about 6 months ago, and it's been doing well. People are liking it, saying some good things about it, so we always appreciate that.
Yes, I received some music from you a couple weeks ago, and I started to send it out, and people are giving it 2 thumbs up. Give us a little background on your group, Smooth Operation.
Well, Smooth Operation has been around, Dr. Bell, for about 10, 11 years now. Started out with just me hoping and wishing and just seeing what we could do. Didn't quite know if I wanted to do smooth jazz or R&B, but I went through that game, learning about my instrument, learning about the business, and here we are now, 10 years later, with 2 EPs out, starting another one, and it's just been a fantastic journey.
Who makes up the band?
Well, the band is myself, drummer Steve Banks, and vocals. Also Bernard Jackson, who sings on that cut, "Wishing on a Star." He is lead vocalist, one of my dearest friends. Matthew Peter plays guitar. Nick Calandro plays bass. We'll be using our guy GT, one of my mentors. He'll be playing at the library as my man Nick will be in Chicago at a gig. Overseer on keys, we list him as a guest artist, but he's my big brother. He's my mentor. Been around me since day one, and I have enjoyed the ride. And he's our keyboardist. My boy Matt plays saxophone. Matt just a bad cat, man. He's does what he does and plays the E-wee, the flute, tenor, sax, alto sax, soprano sax. But that is the Smooth Operation project.
Now you said somebody plays the E-wee.
Yeah, my boy Matt plays the E-wee. People need to come see the show. It kind of trip them out because in our evolution, every band goes through an evolution of staying playing a song and stopping a song and stopping a conversation, putting together a show. So that's kind of a surprise to see him do that. And I really encourage people to bring young people out. I got involved with music because I had uncles that were involved with music. I have a cousin, Rico, who has been playing with George Clinton for years. George just retired. Rico Lewis still doing his own thing. Look him up on YouTube. And I got another cousin, Teddy Patterson, on YouTube, and he's a singer, saxophone player. Played a lot with Marvin Cease. These cats helped me to get into it. And my point is, Flint Library, come on, man, that is a free gig. You get a chance to see that people pay $20 to see us play, and these kids, they get to get in there and see live instruments. All my grandkids are there, from the 2.5-year-old to the 10-year-old, to allow them to see what that's about. And if our parents notice that and they instill in their children at a young age, everybody can be a ball player. Everybody's not going to be a college material in some areas. I don't know. But it starts in the church generally a lot of times with the music thing, and then you learn how to read. I emphasize learn how to read,
yes,
and you can make some money. So, yeah.
We are listening to Wishing on a Star in the background, Steve. Mm-hmm. And you say Bernard Jackson.
Oh, yeah. The smooth voice, silky smooth.
Yes. Now, where else will you be playing in the next few months, I'll say?
Well, this is our year. We usually alternate with the Flint Jazz Festival, so I'm making a major assumption, as we've been doing for years, that we're probably playing the Flint Jazz Festival. And I ask people to come out and support that, no matter who's playing. Just some excellent bands out there, and people just don't realize, don't think just because we from Flint, we don't know what we're doing. The Flint people fly out here every day making money all around the country.
Well, Steve, I said just because we are Flint people, we know what we're doing. We have a rich musical history.
And other things too, but you're exactly right. We ain't just a basketball city, y'all. There's some fantastic folks around here, but the Jazz Festival, we usually get an opportunity to play in the Beecher Music Festival with the lovely Miss Lita McGee. We do our thing out there with them. We'll play in some other festivals, usually some stuff in Lansing. Sometimes we go to Ohio. You know, it's nice to be received away, but it's also nice to be received here. My boy Brandon Corder will be doing his beach and beer thing at Atwood Stadium, and we'll probably have an opportunity to do a few moments or something down there, as there'll be lots of bands down there that particular day, and some surprises in store for that in terms of who the headliner will be. So that's going to be stuff like that, and we'll always do private events, private parties, stuff of that nature. We always do the Mayor's Ball every year, things of that nature. So, and we just finished doing the Art Council gig. That was real nice. So we do a lot of corporate stuff, and check out our website, www.smoothoperationflint.com. We'll put recent postings on there so you can see what we're doing. Also, you can phone me at 810-240-1581, 810-240-1581 with any additional information. Or Stephen.Patrick.Banks9, the numeral 9, at gmail.com. You can get me that way also. So we're accessible, Facebook and our website, and just so happy the Flint people have received us so well.
Well, Steve, if you would be so kind as to start Wishing on a Star again, we'll actually pot it up a little bit.
Okay.
Give the audience a taste of what we got going. Ladies and gentlemen, Smooth Operations featuring Mr. Bernard Jackson.
I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I'm wishing on the rainbows that I see. And I wish on all the people who ever dreamed. And I wish on tomorrow, pray that it comes. And I wish on all the loving we never done. I never thought I would see the time you would be so far away from home, so far away from me. Just think of all the moments that we spent. I just couldn't do without you. You were my mate, and I didn't mean to hurt you. Although I know that in the game of love you reap what you sow. I feel this time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together. Make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never, I feel it's time we should make up, baby. I feel it's time for us to get back together. Make the best of things, oh baby, when we're together. Whether or never.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you just that little bit, so now you've got to go and get your own copy. It's great. I love it. It's the ringtone on my phone now, Steve. And we've been sending that out to folks in our circles. And like I said, you're getting 2 thumbs up for that particular song.
I'm honored, Dr. Bell. We appreciate you, sir.
And we will also send out some of the others. If you had a couple of minutes to talk to young people about getting into the music game, what would be a couple of tidbits you'd leave them with?
Well, first of all, I would say parents, young parents, spend time with your kids and grandparents as I am. Spend time with your children and kind of push them towards where you see their strengths are. And a lot of people in terms of music, there's the professional side and there's the instrument side or whatever. In terms of being an artist, there's the artist side. So whatever your instrument is, learn that instrument. Knowledge is power. Nobody can take that from you. Learn your instrument, take music lessons. What's wrong with being a music teacher, a high school music teacher, a middle school music teacher, while you're working your craft till you get there? It doesn't happen overnight. If it happened overnight, you wouldn't appreciate it. You got to learn the tricks of the trade as you go through that process. So, and I would also tell you, take advantage of all the opportunities to play drums in church and things of that nature. Robert Young, I used to always watch him playing church as a young one, as a member of Second Chance Church, where I'm a deacon. And now he's out touring with Ready for the World. And I could not be proud of him. Eugene McBride, which I consider a good friend and just probably one of the best drummers I have ever heard, and a very humble young man. I spent time with him last week at the Wale concert with my son, This Life We Lead, was on that show billing. And Eugene and I always discuss music. And we discuss the process of music. And so surround yourself with musicians and people that are successful and people that want to empower you and people that want to help you. And here again, learn how to read music. If you love it, you're going to eat it, you're going to drink it, you're going to digest it, you're going to use it over and over again. But your associations and parents, again, push your kids toward that avenue. $13, $14 for a half an hour for a music lesson is nothing compared to being on the street and visit somebody in jail. And Lord, I don't want to see any of us there. As Dr. Bell said a moment ago, we are a talented community. I've been in this community 45 years. We are a talented community, and give those kids an opportunity to enjoy themselves and have a career in music.
And when you get hired on a gig, for a gig, be professional.
Oh, yes.
Be on time.
Yes.
I learned from my high school band teacher, and I live by this precept today: to be early is to be on time. To be early is to be on time.
Yes, sir.
Steve, give us the pertinent information about where you guys will be playing live on the 23rd of this month.
Yes, sir. We'll be having an opportunity to play again at the Flint Public Library. We like playing that venue when we get an opportunity. It's downtown. I believe it's on Kersley.
Yes.
And we'll be playing down there the 23rd, which is this Saturday coming up. I would tell people to get there around 5:30. The gig, I think, is 6, and we're going to play a 90-minute set for it. It'll be a show. Be pretty exciting. Bring the kids. But I would try to get there between 5:30 and 6. We usually have a nice crowd there, a very, very nice crowd. Nice atmosphere, a good room for music. And so come out if you get a chance next Saturday to celebrate Black History Month with Smooth Operation. And as we always say, don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Well, I felt a little bad about saying that. I started saying, don't let the smooth sound fool you.
That works.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've had the pleasure of interviewing my friend, colleague, Mr. Steve Banks, drummer.
I'm humbled, sir.
Drummer for the group Smooth Operations. As Steve alluded to, they do play out of town. There will come a day when they will not be so readily available, so see them while they're here. Smooth Operation this coming Saturday, 5:30 at the Flint Public Library. You can afford this concert. It's free.
Free.
At the Flint Public Library
Yes,
on
sir.
Kersley and Crapo Street.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to miss Smooth Operation as we celebrate Black History Month. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. Ladies and gentlemen, we now rejoin the Jazz Jacuzzi for such a time as this.